This episode of Stupid Musician Texts is brought to you by DistroKid. Get your music online to over 150 platforms for only $20 a year. Hey everybody, welcome to episode 10 of Stupid Musician Texts. Now, we engineers and producers, we get all kinds of insane text messages, but I've got something new for you here. This is one from a band to a promoter. This is awesome. I'd love to give a great big shout out to Annabelle Cuello. I hope I pronounced your name right. Thank you so much for providing this. Here we go. Check it out.
Yeah, man, I told you already. We will be there Friday at 4. See you then.
All right, this time you cannot be late, remember? And how many tickets? You there? Just a message for each band at around what time will your whole band be here or will definitely be here around load-in?
4 p.m.
And how many tickets? Are you closer?
Yes, we will be late. Oh, God, so you could put us on later slot on what?
What you mean? Like how late? I can't move you. This show, all bands are almost here, and I agreed to leave them where they are.
5:30. GPS sounds.
So will Def be here by then? So you will Def be here around then, and how many tickets? I need you here and ready by 5:55. Hey, so I'm not sure what happened, but I do need you to send me the tickets and money you may have made.
NP will be there soon.
All right, how many tickets have you sent and how much money? And what happened?
Dude, you will get it when it comes. Don't like your attitude. Very disrespectful. Take your tickets, stop messaging me, and go fuck yourself. Assholes like you is why the music scene is dead.
All right, but have fun trying to find shows after the way you just acted and what you have been showing me other promoter will not deal with. Thanks for sending the tickets back to me. Bye.
LMAO. Have fun being a fucko up.
It's what I'm best at doing. I'll go fuck up the music world more now.
Sounds like you, dude.
Any other pointers?
And when musicians aren't being completely unreasonable about set times, they're being completely unreasonable about when they want their product, no matter what kind of shape the studio's in. Check this out.
Hey man, how's the mix going?
Sup? Going to be a while since my place almost burned down. Circuit breaker failed and started to churn out smoke. Almost lost everything.
Okay, but can we get the track later? We're kind of building hype for our lyric video release party.
Dude, I am so glad your studio didn't burn down. If only the group that you were working with shared that same kind of sensitivity. Anyway, this next one's from the never-ending war of trying to get bass players to change their fucking strings.
Please get new strings for the love of all things sacred. I got new strings for my guitar today. Get bass strings. I'll know if they're not new. LOL. Lol. I tried to string the bass. I've never strung it before. How long have you had it? Since I was 13. I'm 16. LOL.
Now, I love seeing young people learning how to play an instrument. What I really like to see more, though, is young people learning how to change the strings on their instrument. Dude, you've had 3 years! What the fuck? Speaking of bass players, here's an amazing one from Ireland.
It's summer now. Who's gonna be our drummer?
There's a guy in my punk band, but he says his hands are a bit full since he's in 2 bands already.
Would he join ours? What the fuck? Look for some more options.
Huh?
Would he join our band?
Read what I fucking sent! He said his hands were full! Fucking bass players!
So he's not joining?
No!
Jesus, be a bit clearer. You could have easily indicated that he could join us after he has his hands full. And shut up, you thin-string peasant!
Ireland, that magical island where you go to see a fist fight and a rock band happens. And while we're still on the subject of bass players, here's the Bass Player of the Month comment. This is gold.
Stop making this heartbreaking post anymore! Haven't you know you're hurting us? I know this is only a joke, but every time I see a post just like this to some pages, it's like you always underestimate us. Peace to everyone. It's just like I can't take it anymore that I'd like to give up on playing bass. Jeez!
Here's a little career advice. Stop acting like a little bitch about the mean people on the internet and go practice. Now here's an interesting one I got from a student at a recording school, and I'm sure this isn't the first time this has ever happened, but check this out.
I'm thinking about bringing Dustin in from that crappy basement studio to track it.
He can't touch the equipment here, LOL. But yeah, you can't bring someone else to run the studios. Only students here can touch the stuff. If you want Dustin to track, you just go to his studio, LOL.
Yeah, just won't sound as good as that board.
So the school doesn't want other engineers coming in and using their equipment? Really? Hey everyone, I just want to take a few seconds to talk about the show's sponsor, DistroKid. Now, DistroKid is a service to put your music up on multiple online retailers while minimizing the hassle. They'll put your songs up on the majors like iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, and Spotify, sometimes within hours, plus over 150 smaller online music retailers as well. Now, what's really cool is that if you're going to do cover songs, they can also get you a license so you don't have to worry about all the legal ramifications. You can just concentrate on making music. Now, DistroKid is what I use personally to distribute my own music. My channel's theme song is distributed through DistroKid, as well as the new anime cover I just finished, Moon on the Water. DistroKid only costs $20 a year, and you keep 100% of your earnings. If you follow the link in the description below, you can get a 7% discount as well. Check it out at distrokid.com/VIP/Spectre. And on this episode's Cheap Bastard File, check this one out.
I'm going to be working alongside What's-Her-Face for producing and engineering, because she knows her stuff, but we'll probably need you for mastering. Okay, sweet. I will charge for mastering if I'm going to do it properly. Not much, but like what I get paid for my normal job, $5.13 an hour. Geez, that's expensive. I think I'll just give Rick Rubin a call.
Now, as any self-respecting Metallica fan will tell you, the words Rick Rubin and mastering in the same paragraph are a very bad idea. Not nearly as bad as, say, Lou Reed and Metallica, but still pretty fucking awful. Next up, this one's real short and sweet.
Stop cupping the mic, dumbass! It's a reference, but good work, man.
Nope, you're supposed to cup the mic. You're the dumbass that doesn't know what they're talking about. You're always supposed to cup the mic.
I seriously hope you're joking.
You know, I don't understand it. It's always the big, tough death metal screamers who always get their panties in a wad when you tell them to stop cupping the mic. Now, the next two I've got here are a little bit longer. This one's very interesting. Check it out.
Hello, any news?
Did you get my message yesterday?
You need 1 or 2 days more?
It will most likely be tonight or tomorrow morning. But think you sent me is in some other language. Can you send me an English version?
Just click blah, 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 blah. So?
It will be in your hands within the next few hours. I think we might be in different time zones, LOL. I just woke up. Hey guys, so I'm pretty much finished now. I have just one question before I send it.
So answer. The question is?
So the male vocalist did not hit some of the notes right. Is it okay if I add some slight tunage to clean that up, or do you want me to leave it as it is?
It's okay. Just try to create an awesome song.
First draft.
Is it a final?
This is the first draft. Whatever changes you want to make, I can make and revise it. What do you think?
Woman vocals, it's a back vocal, not a front.
You want the female vocals turned down?
Plus, it's a back vocal.
So you want me to turn down the female vocals?
Low volume on female vocals.
So you want the female vocals to be lower?
Plus, on the back.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Females vocals, it's a backing vocal. Wikipedia.
Yes, so you want me to turn down the female vocalist in the mix? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So like I said, the first song is free. Going forward with changes and all, you will have to pay for the song. Would you like to proceed?
You didn't mixed and mastered the song. We doesn't hear a compression, doesn't hear quantized drums, doesn't hear mixed guitars. Sounds really bad. You didn't do anything with the song. You can't hear any mastering.
I put effects on all the instruments and vocals and leveled them accordingly and mastered. I'm sorry you're not happy with the product. All the files you sent me were clipping, so I couldn't master it very loud. I can master the song louder if you would like.
But it's not a mastering. You just put effects, that's all.
I did master it. I widened the stereo field and added some slight compression. I had a lot of things to clean up. Everything is clipping. The vocals needed a lot of work as far as tunage and noise, and the drum beats are off. It's my job to mix the song, not to fix a bad performance. If you would like to fix these problems and send different stems, then I'll be glad to work with you. However, as of right now, I've done about all I can with this.
Now that one looked to have a bit of an issue with a language barrier, that is until the subject of actually paying for the mixing came up. Then all of a sudden, nope, that's terrible, that's fucking awful, because musicians just don't want to fucking pay for anything, especially not your studio services. So you guys in recording school, you get to look forward to a career full of that. Enjoy! Now I've saved the best for last. This one goes out for all the new kids coming in who want to start a career in recording, because all of us who've been around for a while have definitely faced this issue at one point in our careers, and you will too. Check this out.
So, I don't bring my PA?
Just bring a guitar and as many mics as possible.
I'm bringing my amp. I want my own tones.
No, it's got an 8-inch speaker in it. Ha 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 ha.
We're recording. Volume doesn't matter.
It really does.
1. My amp can go really fucking loud despite having one speaker. 2. I'm not recording my parts with a Marshall. I don't like them.
We are recording using a cranked valve amp.
What's this obsession with Marshall and valves and shit? It doesn't matter when you're recording.
I won't sacrifice recording quality for using your amp, dude. I have done a lot of research.
Cool. My amp has tones which I want. I hate Marshall tones. Why do you have control if it's not even your part?
We aren't using it. It isn't meant for recording. It's a practice amp.
You underestimate it because it's not a Marshall. We've recorded it with it before anyway.
No, because it's an amp you use in your bedroom, not on a studio album.
It's not a studio nor an album, and it could do it.
I like all amps, not Marshall, but your amp isn't good enough to record with Simple.
The amp can record. It's a lot louder than you think.
How's this? Bring it, we'll mic it up. If it sounds like thin, clippy shit, we won't use it. If it's usable, we will.
You'll say it's clippy and thin even if it's not, so don't worry. But I'm not gonna like the guitar tones at all on it because I don't get any choice.
But dude, at least do some research into recording before doing this. Recording with a solid-state modeling 15-watt practice amp is not going to work. Please just listen to me on this one.
I've done research. I just don't have time to do the amount you do. Recording with most modern amps is possible regardless of you deeming it a practice amp.
Please, man, don't fuck this up. My Marshall is a new amp with new tubes in it. It is very high gain and is made for metal. It is one of the best amp there is at the price point.
This is definitely a case of I don't care how good your amp is in the studio. I want to use my amp because I paid money for it. Not because it sounds better, but because I paid money for it. I've definitely run into this situation. I've definitely run into other engineers who've run into this situation. And it will happen to you too. Don't give in to a guitar player's bullshit. Just because he paid money for something doesn't mean it's necessarily the best amp for the project. And chances are, if it's a 15-watt modeling amplifier, it is definitely not right for the fucking project. I can only guess what that amp could possibly be. Maybe I actually reviewed that a little bit earlier this year. Who knows? Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please keep those stupid texts coming in because I love making these episodes. They're oh so much fun to do. And don't forget, if you're in a band, check out the DistroKid link in the bottom screen below for a 7% discount off a DistroKid membership.